Let's get this show on the road.
You set your phone.
Copy that. Roger that.
Alright, so this is really simple. This is alphas. This is bravos. This is charlies. Deltas and echoes. If you wanna, you know, grab more ammunition from your kits and shit, grab it from your Vicks. If you don't have it or your vehicle doesn't have it, you're not meant to have it. Undead, queue up on 5-0 for me.
I'm already on it.
Oh, just
Check one top.
good check. Just making sure.
I was kind of hoping for a radio that could be right and left ear rather than the RT100, is it?
Yep, sucks to suck. Silent hope. Ah! Down your...
Yeah, did you catch that one?
Yeah, I've been catching them. Kind of have my music blasting so I can make the AO.
Did you enjoy your sleep?
Yep.
Was that the IRL thing?
Yep.
You feeling well rested?
Yep.
Got a rhino ball. And I'll let you guess the second digit. Negative.
Do I not have a front-facing 50 cal? Huh. Thought I did. There's no...
And I'll let you guess the second.
Yeah, it's just me talking about
There's no, like, 50 cal Dishka, or is it all PKM? Because I could have sworn we had one.
Alright, if you're not on 6,
Yeah, there it
I'm
is,
finding
jeez.
some Split their teams.
Yeah, Bob. Bob.
I have no idea where I put my minefields. This is gonna be interesting.
Yeah, give me a head count.
7. You can guess the second digit.
Because that included silent jump.
Good check.
So that you 11 passes.
Yeah, should be good. Okay. I have that puppy. And that puppy is QRF.
Oh,
No.
blue.
Yeah, you can place mines in editor. I mean,
3 people after us.
50 check.
gonna be a bitch to spot up here.
Check.
Fuck you again.
Where are they? Alright, come on. Yeah, they're gonna be a bit annoying to spot because, I mean, they're mines.
If you want to listen into T3 comms today for like stream shit, it's 96 TAC 9.
Okay. I mean, I'd prefer you just take one of the regular squad comms depending on which one you're doing, but okay. Like, if your Alpha, take 60, if your Bravo, take 70, if your Charlie, take 80, Delta, take 90. There's no special boy shit, it's...
It's just a number at the end of the day.
It really is.
What's the number? Liru,
Do the
I have
standard
a
shit.
problem. I tried to set the stereo. I tried to set the stereo
Good.
on my radio, and it's gone. It disappeared.
Then respawn.
All right, fine.
That's our baby.
Nice.
How many people do you think I'm not gonna choose?
Sugar, how many you got?
You need this night vision?
It's a 3.
Morning.
Two.
Yeah,
One.
one, I guess down one's taking the other. Okay.
I don't think
Step forward, team.
I love that little stupid thing.
Pick your boys.
Teabagging?
Caleb, if you teabag one more time, I'm gonna shoot you in your ass cheek.
You got red.
Don't worry, Caleb, I'll do it for you.
Between the two.
Take king
I don't.
and silver.
Okay.
You both water rifle. I'm joking.
Well, if you want king, go blue, and we can divide between you.
Yeah,
Roger.
King, you go blue. Fluffy, I'll have you.
40. Well, 35.
And we have
Still,
just one more.
and rail. But
This is ground. Let me know when our squad leader's on my pause over.
Hey, Undead, I'm gonna put the night vision in the Vic, okay? I don't think we really need it.
Yeah.
I was on that.
That may work, but you also need to focus on medicating as well.
We'll figure it out, so pick a second team lead.
I
Rail,
go
you going
second.
red or you going blue? For us?
Solid
You know
copy.
it, baby.
Solid copy. On the way.
Take red. I can take red.
Right, 70 is the squad.
On the way.
But you got Delta.
Understood.
Okay, want to juggle your rolls?
Rifleman.
We have no long ranges for the units.
Yep.
I'd wait for you to die first.
Yeah, I'm a rifleman.
You get your radio set to frequency.
Stand by.
80.
So
Who do you want
Yep,
your
I do.
two IC?
Team
Okay.
with me,
I
'cause
believe
it's
I do.
a
I must
medic.
have got the wrong radio.
Then we got a 3 and a 3, and then
Weird
I
ass
can
radio I
cross.
have though.
Wants to step up for that.
Caleb, you can be on red team, and I'll have 2 rifle minutes to solve.
Probably a good idea if we both. had
Give me a
Mate,
breakdown of...
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, it's their
uh,
personal
give-
radio, so you can't set the.
I-
Give,
I-
give
I-
blue one more
to be
person, let me know
second
what
channel.
composition is for each team, please.
No, you said team lead.
Oh, my channel only, that's it.
Give the brief in 60 seconds.
So we should all be on 70, so we can stick in lead with our lead command, and then he's the one who should be on 50 as well.
I'll let him know.
Okay.
Roger.
Shit, I've got
So that means
mine.
you have to keep radio. That means you have to keep radio
Our
communication low.
customers
Do you have
inform me
that?
that
70
Victory don't have the
This is
gonna be
ability to repair
mine.
their Vics if
As
they
you
get
keep
injured.
chatter local, keep.
We'll go over how you do that in the brief.
Alright, that's sick.
So
Sure.
we have 2 buttons for a reason. Anyway, down Whisker.
I'm gonna go 2 as well.
Sure.
Okay, 5:35. Here's how today's gonna go. Squad leads are gonna help me kind of make a plan as we go, and I'll be making the plan as we do today's AO. Which, by the way, today's AO is as follows: we're starting at the airfield in Cham. We're gonna be clearing out 4 towns. They are marked with question marks. I have some intel that I will diffuse through and then make a plan accordingly and tell the squad leaders what they need to know. But for mechanics and such, ground command has a JTAC tied to him. So if you need air support, you will let me know. You'll work with me on where to drop that air support, and yeah. So I've got access to a, what is this thing called? A29 Super Tucano. So if you need an airstrike, let me know. Let me know on the position. Give me a few seconds to relay to JTAC, and then strike will occur, and I'll give you a confirmation. You may notice that your engineers, or excuse me, your crewmen, they are engineers and they have a toolkit. However, they cannot do full repair. That is because if their Vic gets super duper effed, they'll be able to do some moderate repair, but not to full strength. If your Vic gets completely destroyed or damaged beyond repair, you let ground command know, and ground command will send a Logi team up with a repair Vic or a new Vic to give you. I've got a few of those stashed away around the AO. Reinserts are also going to be done by myself. So if your people die, let them know to come up to me, and I will reinsert people once a town is cleared. because, or if you fall back, depending on how things go. I'm going to pretend to be a ground commander, but ground command from base. That was a common tactic we saw 2 years ago, so I'll be maintaining that as such. Other notes to know in the AOs, there are minefields. The squad leader has a mine detector. If I was nice, I also gave one to the team leader, but I know for the very least that I gave the squad leaders one. So if you find a minefield, navigate around accordingly. Your enemies are based off of IRA kits. So they've got face masks, green clothing, a few have vests, a few do not. Their weaponry are downgraded though, so they've got some more, how would I put this? Less automatic rifles, more World War II stuff. However, they do have some modern day stuff as well. They're mainly a technical force, no BTRs. Only Toyota-based stuff, statics, and transport trucks. Any questions?
What's the mod set?
Let's
What-
actually ask some real serious
What if
things
we
now.
lose a vehicle?
As I already said, I will deliver a vehicle up to you from a Logi group. Real simple. Let me copy paste these two. Logi team is a 2-man team that looks like your crew guys. I'll let you know on radio where they are and where they'll be coming to. You'll help me set up an LZ where they'll drive to, and I'll try to give you my best ETA. Again, this type of op is supposed to purely focus on infantry tactics and such. So you being the infantry are going to do the AO. Any questions?
Are we making our own plan, or are you giving us a route to follow?
I can make your plan, or you guys, all 4 squad leads, can work together to make the plan. Depends on what the squad leads want.
Well, this is meant to train them, so why don't you let them make the plan?
Well,
But before you
technically
make
they're
any
squad
plan,
leaders,
you
but
need recon.
General rule of thumb is a case of think about ingress routes, think about the paths that are most logical in terms of insertion. They'll want to seek to deny that. This open field, this forest line, 90% chance of these sides of mine.
yeah, put my music back on.
Scouting.
The initial plan that I'm thinking, if people want to chip in, please do so. Purple line is prescribed.
Yep, that's good. That's good. I would do.
Rather than taking this MSR where they're going to probably have a few guns looking down this road, they said fire from 2 sides. You can just pierce
Too lazy to
one
make the
flank
plan today.
and
I've
just
been
roll up it.
bored.
Sounds fair.
We rolling in or we dismounting before?
It'll be a case of, for this building here, at this point, it may be a case of Vic suppression. Probably push up to this little barnyard here. This is where you probably do a general dismount. That way you can fan it out. Alpha Bravo taking north side, Charlie Delta taking south side.
Copy.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yep.
So you see A, B, and C.
Yep.
Phase lines. So you don't push into point B until everyone is at point A. Okay.
All right.
Is everyone okay with that?
Yep.
From there, do you want to make a plan of how to approach the next town?
Once we're in phase line B, I will make the plan line for that. I will communicate with you guys thinking about how you guys would want to tackle it. But again, think about the MSR routes. If there's minefields active, they'll seek to deny the most obvious of engagement routes.
I'd say move phase line A past that first cluster. Same with phase line B.
Doing it
C,
on
actually.
junctions. Junctions are easier to take notice of.
Fair enough.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
Junctions are also weakness if you are
Blue, do we have any intel on QRF?
Nope.
On
So
the
it's
way.
this IRA motherfuckers that hell and it's all fuck Russian, that's confirmed.
Yep, local insurgents. I said they're based off of IRA kits to kind of give you a visual.
Alright. Everyone okay with that? If anyone has any input, please let me know.
It's a good plan. Let's do it.
Charlie has nothing. Just reconfirming that first line that doesn't have A, B, or C. That's what we're.
No, first line is vehicle suppression if needed on the building. If not, if it all goes Gucci and we go to the barn to dismount.
Like literally, as soon as we get to this sort of choke point here, you'd want Vix to be heads on a swivel. Basically pumping fire into this place and into this place, probably push them up against the barn for dismount. It might get a bit bloody, but it's a case of it's general sort of stuff. I would rather take an engagement where we can get a hard cover rather than be caught out in a forest fight where we're engaging over distance. Because some people can't shoot for shit without a fucking recall. Alright, if you guys have not got anything to input, good with you guys.
Cool.
Right.
Charlie mounted up in Watford.
Mount up.
System. So I should start reading chat, but yeah, whatever. Not in the mood. Alright, so strangely enough, we have 44 dudes, but only 10-man squads. So that means I guess 3 of them bundled into other vehicles. Interesting. Well, that's a little annoying.
Hi, what was that plane about?
Don't worry about it. Sometimes when you put the planes up, they still don't gain any speed, so you just gotta do it manually.
Oh, buddy. Right. All out, guys. So, we've got full complement squad to Alpha Bravo Charlie Delta.
Solid copy.
Confirm which squads that we have active.
Alpha.
Charlie.
Do we have a Bravo on net then?
This is Bravo, copy.
Right, so we've got 4 squads then. Alpha Bravo should take the north side and coordinate with each other there, try and bound with each other. Charlie, we'll go with you as Delta. We'll take the south side.
Say again for Charlie.
Charlie, you'll be folding in with Delta. We're going to be holding on the south side of the road and push along that vector as well. Alpha Bravo will take north side.
Yep, Charlie copies.
All forces ground. Air staging at air staging point 1. Ready to call in if anyone needs it. Over.
Affirm, what's the ordnance on Air 1?
They have bombs, guns, and rockets.
Be advised, north building looks clear, pushing fast.
Affirm.
In the field to the southeast.
Dismount at the bound, push with that.
Echo straight east, engaging.
Affirm, Alpha Bravo, you're on the north side, Charlie Delta, you're on south side.
I'm gonna lock this MSR down.
To be advised, we got static down the road.
There's the mines. Let's have a quick checkup. A lot of them are down because minefield. Yeah.
All forces lines are by the farm.
Probably should have put those mine detectors on immediately, but it's gonna cost them a bit.
Infantry moving up to us, northeast, 200 meters.
Multiple men down. D-Man, thanks for the 26-month resub. This is why I want to keep the static turret in jet, because he's being silly, but hope keep enjoying the operations, and I hope get a kick out of this. 26 months is a long time. It's 2+ years. Took his hat off. So these are the regular Apers mines. They're not even the bounding mines that go up and have a much bigger splash radius. Put a lot of lead into that guy. Yeah, I think he just had the delay of going down. Trying to think what would be a good reinsert truck. Cargo. Could call for an airstrike too right now. If you're dead, feel free to board the reinsert truck, but don't leave yet.
Yep.
On the way. Copy that.
Hello.
I'll give it fuel when it's ready to go. Send in Go Team 6. Yeah. Yeah, it happens.
This is driver of Charlie M113. We have a technical heading down the main road.
No.
Attempted to attack the medical area.
Hey, you guys got that bit covered?
For the moment.
Alpha Bravo checking how you guys pushing. We're just hitting phase line A.
There's the Alpha squad leads back up. We got hit by the mine. Quite a lot. I got the down at the moment.
Hey, come on, all my guys.
So I have a lot of dudes that are still down.
This is Charlie. Reach the A line.
This is Charlie. We're still near the general dismount mark.
So yeah, that mine, because they dismounted on top of it, and they're saying that some people like were yelling, "Hey, don't step over there. There's mines." People didn't listen, and yeah, big booms happened.
Alpha Charlie, you guys are A.
It happens. Gotta listen to each other, or else you're going to explode. Let's see if this driver will actually drive proper.
Waiting on you guys back at dismount to push up to A.
They haven't even called in for reinserts yet, so I'll call it in a bit. Stand by.
Yep.
How many are you? There's 3.
Alpha, Bravo, and Charlie, you guys ready to make a push for phase line Bravo? Bravo ready.
Oh, it's okay. There's gonna be more in a second.
Hi, is this the guy? Sorry, guys.
Understood.
So I'm gonna break them apart just to send them up.
Right, push phase line Bravo, guys. I'll push. Hey, firm.
Roger that.
This guy does not know how to go. He's just getting stuck in between those heat textures, so he doesn't know how to behave proper. So I'll just move him up like that. So it looks like they saved who they could. So fire a rocket down there. Looks like that was an area where there wasn't that many dudes.
Squad size contact of infantry to the northeast of us, engaging.
Wasn't even fucking loaded into a bit. Nobody's working on my ass.
All squads, this is ground. Be advised, I've had a lot of casualties, so I'm going to mark a position behind you where I will be deploying the reinserts via truck. Over.
Understood.
Alright, Ed, I'll be ready to drive. We're gonna get reinserted. I'm ready. Try not to lose my shit.
Alright, you should have fuel now. There should be a position marked reinsert. Go to it. Try to come in from the south and the west, because if you go too far to the east, you might get kabloodled. And no one likes to get kabloodled. Alright, so they're still firing on that area.
Push past phase line Alpha at this point.
Repeat lost.
And I'll be ready to send up the next wave in a second. Nemesis giving Lord of Shadow a sub. Nice, Nemesis, Lord of Shadows. I hope you both keep enjoying the operations. And I hope you're getting a kick out of this operation. So I'm going to go a little bit in my back line here, start garrisoning the next wave. Actually, this is more of a hidden area that they may or may not, you know, pursue to engage or not. But all their kits are custom, based off of Horizon Island Defense Force units. All my units that they're fighting are based off of IRA. Tried to go a little deep into the weapons we have from TSB assets.
Bravo, this is Alpha.
Is that Bravo for Alpha?
Yeah.
Charlie, Delta.
Charlie.
Where are you guys at?
Alright, trying to get them involved now.
On the way.
Charlie's right next to you. We're on phase line Bravo with you.
I'll have them coming in, do a seek and destroy order. I am also going to order an 8-man squad to come up from the north, but that's going to be a little bit later.
Roger that.
Bravo, this is Alpha. You should be pushed. You should be good to push the guys across that field.
Abrams pushing now.
Oh man, they pulled into where the the mines blew them up. I hope they don't step on another one. But yeah, proof of concept that I did put mines down.
Alpha's reached phase line B.
Where the actual heck are you going?
Alpha Bravo, Charlie and Delta at there, holding Vector, waiting on you guys to push up. We're taking a lot of fire from your angle.
A-boom, clear northern part.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking industrial complex, so be careful with that. Check your angles and elevation.
Ooh, they shot me. And so the barrage landed behind them, and it blew up the Vic as well. Alright, so I'm gonna drag the party bus back. How's my air asset doing? About a 5th HP. Or fuel, excuse me. Just quickly go back. But the reason we're doing this type of op is because people wanted to see more infantry-based tactics and, you know, have some help with people stepping up and doing certain ops. So that's why we have this going. For this style of op.
Bravo, I've reached the second line.
Hey, Delta, push across the road. We are taking too much fire and that was on great cover.
I'm not even sure if Andrew's on this op. Oh, he is.
Yes, it's Alpha, we're taking 5 on north.
But I know we had 4 people go down, not sure where they are. That gunner's down. And I might try to grab one of my RPGs and smack one of their Vics in near time.
Going to be advancing anytime soon.
Delta's just push past phase line Bravo to back cover if you're in position to move up.
But this is about a 45-person operation.
Alright,
Forgot to mention that.
Charlie, start moving in past phase line Bravo to the east.
No, Leander's right there. He just got blown up. I was using the DP-25 as a regular rifle. That was interesting. So his gunner's back up, but he's pretty effed up.
Bravo, medicing in northernmost industrial complex.
I'm gonna start sending them up. So yeah, this town, it's mostly prepped. Probably just want to add another 4-man team or something patrolling over here.
Wilco, on the way.
And then we'll start prepping the rear positions.
Ground forces, Delta is pushing towards Midland Shadow, we're holding crossroads.
Yeah, so I gave him a bolt action rifle.
How's industrial complex going?
This is Alpha, industrial complex is mostly clear. We're working on the far eastern side now.
Hey, push towards Midland Shadow.
Has to be a bit of a troll. I might increase the potency of their weapons, but we got a big mix here.
More infantry engaging us from the northwest.
So they're engaging that one guy. Now this guy, I gave him the shitty vanilla RPG, so I actually have no idea what level of damage it's going to do to a 113. Let's find out.
This is Charlie, we're...
Helps if I don't miss. Ow. Yeah, so it knocked out some of his systems, but not
copy,
all.
But there's not a lot of cover for us if we push past this.
On the south side, is it? South Charlie on the south side. If so, pull across the road to where I am at. I'm at that concrete wall.
Say again? What concrete wall?
Across the road to the north.
Understood.
I don't know where Barb is. I think he's stored in a Vic somewhere. Yeah, you're gonna start seeing them, Nope, they're not gonna start repairing it. That guy's still bleeding out in here. I think nope, driver's still alive. Gunner is just bleeding out. Huh. Alright, well, otherwise they've secured that position. Everyone there is
Bravo
dead.
coming up to phase line C now.
I'm gonna start securing
Friendly's past right is line C at the edge of town on the east side.
the next area here.
Hi, this is Delta. What was the status of those reinserts?
They were deployed a while ago. Over.
Hey, it just wasn't communicated, that's all.
Alright, well, anyway, squads, if you think the town's secure, let me know. If you need R&R, reinserts, debug, fix, whatever, ammo, I'll send it up. Otherwise, start making your new plan.
Delta's at the edge of town, green on ammo, green on medical.
This is Bravo requesting a new vehicle for transportation.
Bravo, this is ground. A firm standby.
Alright, this is Alpha, all green for infant.
Be advised, air is going off station for a few mics for refuel.
Copy. Roger. On the way. Solid copy. Understood.
Bravo, this is ground. Be advised, your vehicle is being delivered now from the west. It will be dropped off at the T intersection at grid ref break 010065 numpad 7. Over at the purple B.
A firm, thank you.
Any other requests needed?
None from Delta.
Haven't heard from Charlie and Alpha yet.
Nothing from Alpha, all green.
Charlie?
Charlie seems to be good.
Whoever had Barbarian, is he still quote-unquote unconscious glitched, or was that sorted because he didn't have enough blood yet? Over. Might want to figure that one out. So as you can see, I've got SKS's, M1 Garans, DP25, SPV Dragonovs, Scorpions for the medics, the frickin' bolt-action Mosin rifle. Again, I wanted to go with some of the more funny guns to use for my insurgents, because at the end of the day, I just like having fun with this interface. Alright, well, if there's nothing else, you guys are free to keep moving out after you make your plan.
Hey, firm, Delta's mounting up times now, all squads are recommending you do the same.
What the fuck are you
A firm,
idiots
Bravo,
doing?
waiting for the new Vic being requisitioned by the Vic crew.
Hey, firm, hollowing, you got it.
I noticed that. He's traveling to debug corner for whatever reason.
Delta's all loaded, standing and waiting.
Roger that.
Yeah, Hazard Time's still in there dying. Hope he got stabilized. Just trying to make sure I don't accidentally put any of my guys down on bad things.
Hey, from that's 2 out of 4 ready. Alpha Bravo, let me know when you're ready.
Copy. On the way.
And that, just to make sure I did it right.
Alpha's all loaded.
I didn't do it right. Because that's a copy of all their resupply.
Alpha Bravo, check in on that one. You guys ready?
Yeah, Alpha's ready front of the convoy.
Bravo, status.
So I know I did put a minefield in here.
Mounting now, ETA.
I do have mines along this coast area and this coast area. Actually, it might be all the way down here instead. And I might have put an additional minefield somewhere up there. I honestly don't remember. And the two tip-offs about the mines is one right here, which I think I've already teased. This is filled with like 100 mines. These boxes are filled with like 6 or 10 each.
And ready.
And then the other is down here. Because mines are a very, very good defensive weapon.
Alpha's pushing off.
You know, actually, I'm gonna keep you down. Where's my marksman? That's my AT assistant. That's my SKS. There's my marksman. Yeah, mine. Frickin' birds.
So, let's give him a warm welcome, shall we?
But no, minefields are really good defensive weapons.
Just a point for reference, don't follow the purple line exactly. Use a little bit of ingenuity here. There's some room for independent thought.
You taking zone A first?
Roger. On the way.
Say again?
Are we taking zone A first, or are we splitting?
Yeah, we'll be... I think that we'll do, like...
So what are they doing for the second AO?
Zone B and C.
Come up here and then do a general dismount right there.
Northwest from general dismount, that way we can at least establish a safe transition from dismount to A.
On the way.
Have those guys go check downwards. Now, I think... gonna have 2 sets of reinforcing cars over here and bring them in at my own leisure. Actually, no, the first one we're gonna bring in immediately.
Shots south and west, guys.
On the way.
Shots west, get my superiority west.
Understood. On the way.
Alright, we can go ahead and delete. The body is back here. And so it's just these guys that are being engaged on the rear. Try to move those units up as well. I can also take a copy. Actually, I can move this vehicle up. That is a frontal PKM, right? No, that's a side dish gun. Alright.
Charlie's engaging, trying to get in contact southwest.
Okay, these guys are using the defilade cover right here, engaging those guys over there. We have a medic that was shot from all the way over here. I wonder if that was probably just a stray round. And now we're having this unit dismount.
Charlie's moving into
yeah, I've got a little slit open right here for him to watch. And that squad's being sent up to go clear out those guys from that position. Not a bad call right there. And you
Charlie,
just...
We're now in the tree line southwest. Watch your fire.
Oh, god frickety frack. Stupid frickin' 50 cal position. I have a second to fix it.
Alpha Bravo, deal with contacts northeast.
I love how he shot his friend, like, right in the front. Yeah, alright. Quick fix. That Vic was looking right there, though. He might have seen it. It looks like he's engaging now. And that managed to blow up all those Vics. Okay. That's fair. Alright, where are they on the map? So if I were to drop some ordnance around point 50...
Please stop shooting the tree line. You're
should
shooting
be okay.
Charlie up.
Hey, apologies, Charlie. Dell apologizes.
Cannot fire. Oh, wow, you're super long range already. Hot damn. Alright, well. I could guess. Why aren't we paging up here? Oh, because it's literally a look around. Okay, Oh, yeah, those are, actually, friendo, those, no, they're gonna go over the airfield. Thank God, that would have been bad.
On the way.
Those have super duper long ranges. I do have that ZU gun right there, just in case I want to use it.
On the way.
Bring her up a little bit, these guys running up to that position. Put up an infantry squad right here to cut through this forest. So I'm trying to pull them out of the rubble so there's no cheap shots. Go ahead, delete those 4 bodies. This group coming around right here. Like the closest AT I've got is down there. Let's get him in the field. That round went over.
Charlie, this is Della. Watch out, sir.
That round I think I put in front of him.
Go for Charlie.
Watch our status, guy.
Charlie's mostly good. We are pushing the tree line next to that off-road.
Hey, Fem, are you pushing along towards...
He's going through the woods instead.
Yeah, who needs me where? We're pushing the zone B. Directly, unbind key.
Heard an explosion. That was probably the technical blowing up close to these guys, yep.
Bravo will, you should be assisting you on that one. Delta's wrapping up on this end.
Yeah, this is Alpha. We're on the southwestern side of Zone B, holding at the moment.
Hey, Fem.
Roger.
Let's have another wave of QRF come in.
Roger. Copy.
And he gets me. See, I put 3 rounds into that puppy. Oh, there she goes.
Charlie to Delta, what's your status?
That thing blew up and was right next to a lot of friendlies. That Vic is ready to go.
Bravo,
Charlie,
reach
Delta.
the B 09.
Charlie to Delta, debrief.
Yeah, their SL's down. He was right next to the Vic. So another squad needs to go over and help reestablish contact. Gunner is down again. Let's see. It's like a rocket came up and destroyed this Vic. Wonder if they're taking enemy AT and doing that, because I know they do have access to laws in their Vics. I wouldn't be surprised if they've been using those. You see, Infidel has one right there. So you have these guys working on them.
Understood. This is Charlie. We'll send our medic to you.
So it sounds like a short range hail went out from one of the RFs.
Yeah, Charlie, if you send your squad there with them, we'll hold the town by ourselves.
Yes.
Get that one shot up there. Oh yeah, that Vic is majorly messed up.
Charlie to Delta, collect your wounded in the first floor of the far.
So what's this right here? A random truck got knocked over here, possibly from, that's a transport truck from within the base. I actually don't know where that came from. Alright, these guys are digging up trenches. You got Zope and Skelly back here. No one's gone over and found them yet. And you have some guys working on these dudes as well. Undead is down in the open over here. Looks like he's a squad leader, so he's way away from his squad over here, which Bogan's assumed control, according to the U menu system. But for the most part, they've kind of won their engagement in this town. Hey, so hypothetically, what does that do? That fire's in there. And what happens if we face it all the way up? What does that do? Oh, that's still gonna be way out of range. It's gonna land somewhere probably over there-ish.
Could end worse.
So they're probably gonna need a new 113, so
Yeah, probably.
I'll give you fuel when they radio into me that they need it. But you can drive it in. Hooray for logistics. You know what? I am going to, because this is technically a training, I'm going to make a massive counterattack.
Bravo, send it.
What's your guys' status? We're gonna be still occupied here for a little bit for Delta.
On the way.
Let's see what they
Bravo
do in
is
terms
currently
of
on the
comms.
northern side of town, medicing.
Copy that. Copy that. Roger. We'll go.
Now, I don't think 24 guys will be enough to actually push them back because of the type of weaponry they have in their kits. It's like they're able to get the Skelly, though. We'll see how things go.
Delta to Charlie.
Go for Charlie.
Do you guys pull over to help us out?
Say again.
Did you guys pull over to give us a hand?
Roger.
Yeah, our guys are giving Delta a hand right now.
Thanks for the assist. I think we're wrapping things up here. We're just working on our last walking wounded.
Copy.
Geez, that guy's from the original four-man team. He pulled back.
Charlie to Delta, one of your crewmen is still wounded. We're working on him.
Alpha, let's have back on 15.
Charlie to Delta, I think your last guy is up on their feet.
He just ran himself over. Amazing.
Charlie, this is Delta. Thanks for the assist. You can push back to Alpha and Bravo. We'll wrap up here. We're just working on our last guy.
Charlie, copy.
Understood. On the way.
Hi, this is Delta Lead.
This is high. Send traffic. Send it. Go Team 6 now.
Pussy Billy Op Chad.
Alright, Charlie, starting to move northeast.
Alpha Bravo, Charlie, can get started with what's happening on zone B.
This is Alpha, I'm on 1-3, it's disabled at the moment, the rest of my guys are pulling security up north.
Hey, Fed, we're going to push towards zone C, give you a hand.
This is Bravo, also at Zone C, engaging enemy to the northwest.
Alright. Large infantry counterattack wave here. Multiple men down. So my left flank has kind of fallen apart. What Vic are you? You're from back in this AO. Huh. And the ZU's also coming in. Oh dear. You just saw Grenadier rounds come into here.
On the way.
I'm not sure if he's gonna follow my orders.
Can I get a combat report where you get to get the fire?
Ooh, so they use one of the laws on that.
Contact northeast opposition at the edge of zone B.
Hey, Fed, Delta's wrapping on your lead.
And there's the ZU. Oh, that is evil.
This is Charlie, do you want to...
Holy crap, 3 dudes mowed the heck down.
Yeah, possible.
Looks like AT was just used, but it looks like it hit a tree trying to hit that ZU.
Target acquired.
Yeah, so these things don't actually cause them to
Picking
blow up.
RPGs from the north or towards our position.
The truck's disabled.
It's called the ZU truck was disabled. No, she is not. I'm pulling her over here.
Charlie, if you got your medic and he's free, there are 2 more down people inside sitting at our position.
Undead getting mowed down right there. By the ZU. Not sure if he'll wake up from that one. Main force is kind of pulled around right there. But Ichno, thanks for the 15-month resub. Sorry I'm not interacting with chat. When I do these types of ops, it's very, very difficult. But thank you so much for the sub. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you get a kick out of this. So yeah, I mow down Blobby. Luxie's still up, though. He manages to get me. Good old double tap. But otherwise, there's only a few stragglers left. I'm actually going to try to pull these 2 guys back to this position. Huh? Getting the M113. We're waiting for reinsert. They haven't said anything about needing reinserts yet. But if they clear the town, I'll just send you in anyway.
Charlie Delta.
I can't send you in until something's cleared, but they haven't cleared it yet, so.
Charlie Delta.
This is Charlie Del.
Where is your relation to Delta Bob on map?
I'm currently at Zone C on the map. My red team is headed west due to reports of possible IRA incursions.
Hey, you move on us?
Ooh, that thing is mean.
What's the position Alpha?
For help?
We got 2 more down with us, but I'm still in the Alpha position. Alpha position first.
Means very mean.
Hi, this is Delta Lead.
This is high, sun traffic.
We're taking autocannon fire on our west side, unknown location. You able to ID it from area recon?
A-firm, sending Aaron.
On the way.
Let's get in the 118. I'll have you reinserted in probably 2 minutes tops. Maybe longer. Do you need a second new 118?
If that isn't the one for Alpha, then yes.
Copy that.
Alright, stand by. Delta, this is high. Be advised, there's reporting a ZU technical at 020-070 at the T intersection at around numpad 3. However, friendly forces were moving around it. Over.
Hey, many friendly forces still alive in that area?
He's seen movement. It's hard for him to PID from up there, though. Over.
Alpha, you still need some medical help?
Bravo Alpha's gonna need some help with the medical situation, but I'm seeing that the ZU techie's down.
A-firm.
All squads, this is high/ground. I'm sending up 2 113s with the reinserts over at your general dismount position, remarked as reinserts plus 113s. Alright, if you guys can hear me, start driving up to the reinserts plus 113s marker. Enjoy your ride. Looks like they're taking that ZU. Ha! Not a bad idea. Where is this guy going? He is just reverse crawling away from the AO. Hearing some more shots right here. Unsure what they are engaging. Ah, looks like they're shooting at dudes over here. Allow me to unveil my weapon. Ah, they hit me so hard it tabbed me out. Let's
I don't know what, but I saw something move and then I was dead.
Liru, are you getting an AI to drivers or are you waiting for more?
So I literally just sent a reinsert wave, get in the truck, I'll give it another few minutes to see who else dies, and I'll let you guys go to the reinsert marker, okay?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so I think a third of their force is actually KIA here. But they're engaging with stragglers here. I am going to start garrisoning the last areas here. This is my, what I like to call my asshole position. Because I've got 2 fortified 50s. Have dudes in these positions here. And that SPG-9 is also a very, very nasty thing for me to have.
Hey, from Alpha. This is Charlie. Who is I? Thank you.
Just have it fire back. I think that knocks Skelly out. See what they decide to do. They could call air on it. You know, actually, let's see if we can bait them to call air on it. Hit the lamp. Getting his fuel back, but if they're not going to call air on it, I'll just let it reload and keep unloading.
On the way.
It's still reloading, but at this rate...
Oh, fractal back on 50.
He's getting his AT out. Guys, you better make this shot, otherwise it's going to be very, very nasty. And you better make it now. Okay.
Dropping IDF fire and rockets.
That's not yeah, that's a fucking rocket hillocks.
Oh yeah, indeed. My bad.
Just saying, maybe you should call in that air support you have. I'm not gonna remind him though. Let's go over and throw down a little bit of the garrison. If I look back and they're still trying to charge an arty truck, we're just gonna fire the last few and then I'll disengage it.
This is Charlie. Charlie, we're ready to move.
Charlie, can you move on that? The techie on the north side, Delta's getting themselves pretty fucked up here.
Understood.
Technical down.
Hey, so Charlie, can you just throw the rest of that fucking compound as well, please?
Put it in, despawn it. Alright, I don't think there's anyone else. All squads, this is ground. I am sending up another reinsert wave at the same marker. Hey guys. Reinserts plus 113s, drive to it and dismount. Got a smoke grenade. So Devincer ran up and got shot. I'm gonna pull this Vic back since it's out of ammo.
Hey boys, just watched enemy Hilux leave the area going north on the main room side.
Got off scot-free. Hold on. Man, I love it. Every time I tell the guys that are here, I'm like, hey, just wait a few minutes. I'm sure we'll get some more reinserts. And then they're like, we want to go. And I'm like, fine, go. And then boom, literally 30 seconds ago, they left. So now we got to wait for their Vic to come back.
No, that's sad.
Sorry.
Out of curiosity, was that a direct fire rocket barrage?
Yeah, from an arty truck. That was meant for you to call in air to bomb it, but no one did. So I just watched you charge in, and I just told it to direct fire you. Again. And again. And again.
In the middle of the road and I got canked by it.
And I know you guys have already called in the air asset to do some quick recon on a ZU gun, which was silly, but thankfully it was already decrewed. But someone knows it's there, so...
Oh, now I do. They got upstairs.
You have an air asset. This is why I didn't let someone fly it today, because they're clearly gonna have a boring time.
Gonna pop a squad here.
On the way.
So yeah, when the truck comes back. Yeah, you were Devincer. I had a security squad there that was moving up, but they weren't supposed to go towards the truck, but you made them pull towards the truck, which I thought was interesting. VCOM. Oh, you bounced a grenade back to your face. Nice.
I threw it over
I am bulletproof. Whew. Just watched an entire squad and their 113 try to murder my ass, and that was great. Oh, look, that's it's abandoned.
Any personnel on 50 sound off?
Go
Bravo 150.
Charlie driver.
Delta SL's working on Charlie SL. John D, I believe, your squad leader. Is that right, Charlie driver?
Yes.
Yeah, I've got him now working on him with medics.
Charlie,
Alright, Vic just got there. It's coming back. Give it a
I'll
second.
send one of my guys over.
Gotta tell an AI to drive it back, so this will be interesting.
It will be interesting with AI driving.
Okay, Charlie, Vic, pull back a little bit so there the squad lead medic can find you.
I love the enemy kits, though. Like, they have just a bunch of silly shit that we never use. The Bolt Axon Mosin rifle. The little green thing. It's retarded as hell.
Copy that.
Alright, Vic should be here in about 2, maybe 3 minutes.
Roger. On the way.
Ooh, audio glitches up the wazoo right there.
We'll go. Copy. On the way. We'll go.
Otherwise, these guys in the back, I'm gonna start doing some body cleanup. Well, squads, be advised, another wave of reinserts was dropped. Reinsert vehicles coming back to bring in additional reinserts.
Hey, firm, is there a head count on that one?
2, and right now I'm looking at 3 dudes at base, though I've been told there's more, but I can't go out and find them.
Hey, firm.
Charlie SL back on
Hey,
net.
Liru, do we have a medical flow chart for new medicals yet?
No, but I think it's, I mean, it's just bandage.
No, we need one. I've seen 3 people today overdose on morphine.
Amazing. We'll cover that in debrief then. I'll have someone make one, but it's not supposed to be that hard.
How recent has it changed since like a month ago?
Since the ACE update in January.
Yeah, okay, so
No, it's
it
because they
hasn't
put
changed.
morphine in, they put epi in, and then the morphine doesn't work quickly, so they put another one in, and then
Well-
when they go unconscious, 3 sticks of epi to wake up.
Delta 12 squad's gonna get a casualty report on you guys.
You don't need epi, you just need a blood bag 'em and then be patient. It just takes people, if they've taken a lot of damage, it just takes a while for them to actually wake back up.
They have to have their heart rate above 60, and
Yep.
if they put too much morphine in, it says below 60, so you gotta epi them.
Charlie, we're
You gotta get
healing our
them
medic, but aside from that, I think we're good.
Hey, firm.
It's supposed to have picture faster, which is just like less time, I guess, but like, it just, it's
Charlie's
more
currently
drive,
holding
which
at
creates more
Zone
of
Delta.
the problem, especially if they fucking do it wrong.
Do you know if you need any additional 113s, by the way?
Yes, we do at least one.
Okay, well, I could have reinserted you guys if you said that, but okay. Because we're not going to take the reinsert truck, you're going to take the 113 up.
Oh,
cool.
Alright. I'm also 113 short if Outcast didn't take one.
Okay, let me... Hold up. Hold for a second.
Yep.
All squads, this is ground. How many 113s do we have in the AO? Do we need 1 more, 2 more? I'm getting conflicting reports from reinserts. Over.
Delta's got 1 Vic times no one sure about.
Alright, Delta has 1. Charlie has 1.
Alpha's got 1, but we saw 1 as we were reinserting and the town previous just left unattended.
Bravo does not have a Vic at the moment.
Bravo needs one.
So send 1 up. Got it. Alright, go up in the AO. Bring that thing. Be advised, 5 times reinserts going to the 113 reinsert marker with a 113.
Affirm, if possible, how could you push it to Zone C?
Negative, because I don't know if that area is clear or not, because no one talks to me.
We believe that the town is clear and the little farmstead to the north labeled Zone Delta. That T intersection just short of Zone Delta would be a good place to drop people off.
Roger, let me see if I can communicate with the reinserts, because they already left. Are you on 50 reinserts? Big oof.
Yep, that's fun.
I'm just shrugging right now like, well, that'd be great. No one's telling me anything, so I just gotta guess. I'd say based off of C-Tab, but we don't even have C-Tab.
Roger.
Charlie currently at Zone Delta, ready to move.
All squads, this is ground. Air is doing a buzz over you, just to remind you that he exists. Over.
Hey, the hits are quite graciously taken. Can Air do any reconnaissance on the third and fourth objective and let us know about any hard points?
Air will do its best. Stand by.
Hey, if Air sees any potential targets, I'll call it for cast strikes.
On the way.
Let's pretend to be air.
What's the report from Air? Hi.
Stand by is marking things on map.
Alpha Delta.
Yo.
Got in contact with the M113 driver. It's one of my guys. He's gonna bring the Vic up.
I'm not gonna shoot him down. I'm just gonna.
They're about 20 minutes.
Roger that.
All squads, this is ground. Coordinating with JTAC, they spotted a few patrolling Vics. Air reported that they had a 50 cal firing at them in the marked position by Grubhov, as well as a ZU fire at them at an occupied position marked at 039066. Over.
Hey, if possible, can I get Air do 2 times bombs on that ZU compound potential? Grid reference 039066.
Roger, he'll do his best.
Hey, the ingress route is from the southwest. Drop bombs from southwest. Well, sorry, southeast to northwest.
On the way.
Roger, my pilot's saying he's not too comfortable with that, but he'll try his best.
We'll go.
What was missing of it, yours is now here.
Looks like
This is
Bravo's
Delta,
competing
all
again.
my bananas are loaded in my bunch, I'm ready to move.
Solid copy.
This is Charlie, also ready to move on when ready. Everybody else?
Charlie Delta, get you guys sorted out and
They
get
want me to
unloaded.
do a bombing run
Bravo mounting.
on a ZU. A bombing run on a ZU. Okay. Okay. He gonna do his best. Here, let me...
Plan should be as follows: Charlie and Delta.
Wow.
Charlie Delta takes right side, Alpha Bravo takes the front, and the dismount marker.
Alpha copies.
Alpha copies.
Purple line is prescribed. It's the, when I say left and right, it's in the direction that we're facing, not map specific. It's,
I know, Mount, but they're in charge, so... All squads, this is ground. Be advised, they got shot down for trying to drop bombs on a ZU that they didn't know where it was.
Understood.
Be advised, there are no more air assets.
Oh, understood. Also, Delta's seeing a weird phenomenon of lampposts being in the underground. We're not sure as to what the phenomenon is, but we think it would be a little bit of influence for you.
Roger, I'm not seeing it from the Zeus interface, so it's probably a client-side bug. Over.
Probably. All squads, if mounted, move out on the purple and prescribed. Move towards the fourth town. We'll cut around the third one and take the third one up the arse.
Alpha's taking lead again.
But no, Mount, I agreed with you. If I was told to drop a bomb on a ZU, there was a few weeks ago where I was flying around as a little bird, and they had me fly on top of a ZSU, but they didn't know the ZU was there, so when I saw it, I knew I was immediately dead, but yeah.
Can you verify, or can Az verify what he means by left of road and right of road
When
on
we
the map?
dismount, when you're looking south, to the left of the road will be Alpha and Bravo.
It's okay.
When you are looking south, to the right of the road will be Charlie and Delta.
I'll make it even more simple. A and B, you get off on left side. C and D, you get off on right side.
If you have to wonder about which side is your left and right, you can make an L with your left hand.
Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? Holy shit, that works.
The more you know.
I knew that. I'm just fucking with
shot southeast. Bravo, stop. Mine.
Oh!
Not mine. It's a fucking RPG gunner.
No, that was a mine. I heard that one too. That was on the coast. Well, he tried. He did tell him to stop.
Solid copy. On the way. Solid copy. On the way.
Oh, they killed my AT guy first. That was actually pretty smart. Now Dishka is coming in to hunt. It's a very interesting position he decided to stop on. That's okay.
One minefield on the right guys across.
So I'll be signing up reinforcements as needed.
Kudos to the fire suppression today, guys.
Yep, so we got the reinsert Vic ready to go. I got two 113s left. All that good stuff. Let me also go back here and quickly delete that marker.
We'll go. On the way. Copy. Solid copy. Understood.
Send these guys up accordingly. So yeah, they bypassed where I had my my evil thing set up, so that's good. Hunt IR is being popped in the air.
We'll go.
Another good call. Grenadier rounds being launched as well. Skelly getting dropped by that DP. And he's being sprayed down even more. Well, he's getting just quadruple tapped right there.
We'll go. On the way.
Just fire that round up there. I don't think I actually hit him. No, I did not.
Charlie is taking fire from the southwest. Follow our gunner's traces.
These guys still working on the medical situation here. They're going to need some additional medical support back there to help the medic.
Medic is down for the moment.
Yep, they just called that in. Good call.
We just need some blood.
Yes, the ZU gun back there is an anti-air weapon. It's very fun to use. It's great at parties. I've got that forward team going. Skelly being left to bleed out right here. This guy with his binos staying at the little hedge right there. Here, so I'm going to try to have these guys go a little bit quicker. You're seeing that 50 cal changing to engage over there. I'm gonna have this guy kind of cut through now. He's gonna run through the open field and get shot, hopefully. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Copy. Roger.
Have those guys change to engage from that bearing instead. Clueless getting shot to shit by that Scorpion gunner. And Dirty, I don't know, I think Undead might have just shot him, because that was a bit of a late delay there. He might have been shot by some of the QRF up here instead, but it's really hard to tell what exactly just happened right there.
Charlie, remote supporting Delta right now.
This AT guy's crippled. Gonna walk him up. We're not gonna do war crimes. I don't have any civilians down. That guy's prone. He doesn't have his secondary out. Ooh, a hit to the engine.
Delta lead back on there.
We'll see if that gets it to cook off. Looks like we just had a player death. You know, I'll leave Johnson the way he is. I think he's doing a good job. So Infidel, he's looting up a body, so we'll get rid of that real quick. And looks like Skelly's disconnecting because, yeah, he died right there and no one got out to help him out. Hey, yeah, just mount up in the truck. Actually, stay out of the truck. They might call for another 113. Yeah, so the issue was they still had, like, half their infantry back here medicing, while the other half pushed in. And that kind of split their force a little bit. And now they've got a pretty bad tip of the spear right here. But watch this. So that just mowed down all of them, except the except Lobby, because no one was pulling security. Nim pushed up on her own, got shot. Oh yeah, security. The word today brought to you by the letter S for security.
We'll take care of southwest.
This is Bravo. We pushed up towards the southeast side as well.
Copy. Charlie,
so you're seeing the VIX engage units over here. Alright, I'm going to bring up a 113. This will be the reinsert vehicle. Don't go just yet, because I assume we're going to have a lot of KAs, because I just mowed down 4 dudes because they weren't pulling security. Just stared at them. I heard them like, oh yeah, just keep medicing them. I'm like, hey guys, hey, here's a micro Uzi.
Ready.
Yeah, they like to single shot my micro Uzis, which kind of sucks. Ooh, good grenade throw right there. That just knocked all of them. Good call on Karn right there, I believe. No, that is Lambert throwing them. Nice.
Roger.
Oh, god damn it, the drag glitch.
Understood.
Is that 113 charging on its own? Not in my Zeus ops.
Give me an update. Give me something.
This is Bravo. We reached our position and we're going to push a little further to keep you cover.
Hey, firm, we're taking a lot of fire from under.
Yeah, spacing in urban is actually
general south.
It's hard to keep because you know you're stuck in a confined quarters already.
Are pushing to the east, trying to secure ahead of us.
Hey, firm, we've got a friendly district techie that'll be helping us out on fire support.
Yeah, you see him right there. Don't pull over that ridge. Yep, back off, because I would love to get a solo kill off of that Vic. So he does the right thing, pulls back. Very smart to see that happen.
On the way.
Looks like VCOM has a hold of him. Now I'm going to go ahead and call this techie to come up and assist. I'm going to try to have the AI pull him around on the side instead of directly charge, but it's the AI, so...
Copy. Roger.
It's hard to tell what they'll do, especially with VCOM AI on. Otherwise, medics doing their best to grab people. I think so far we still only have had 1 KIA, so that's good. Good so far. And this crazy jerk is, I have no idea where he's going. Well, player base has only gotten a little bit of ground. You're hearing those 113s fire again. So Outcast is just parking that Vic right there.
Thank you on the eastern side.
So Outcast survived that, but that's a good example of why the techies aren't the best idea.
Just took down the techie on the east
Looks
side.
like they just kicked my Dishka in the butt.
Alpha's pushing to try and deal with those.
This guy's got to be careful because there are mines still on this side, so if he runs down there, he might blow himself up.
Contacts to the west.
Yeah, there's no vehicles overextending in other areas for me to flank them with AT. Infantry doing a really good job of keeping them between me and their vehicles. Oh, I've seen trucks ram my Abramses in these ops before, don't you worry. I am well aware of what the player base has done to me in the past. I'm gonna have these guys do a confined around charge here. Try to get a little bit of an encirclement on them. As pushing up way ahead. Watch this. Hey buddy, where's your assistance? Yeah, so that's me politely telling him he is way too far ahead of his infantry. I did a switch unit, so instead I would speak to him locally. Now this Vic getting a little in the front here. Ooh, my AT guy getting schwacked immediately. Good shot by whoever pulled around and did that. But this AT guy, he's coming up for blood. I'm just gonna let him say la vie, seek and destroy. Let's see what he does.
Motherfucking bitch.
Delta.
Hey, look, person 2. They're still, they haven't gained much ground yet, and it's gonna be hard to do reinserts if they're, if they've done the last objective before the second to last objective, but we'll figure it out.
I think, did everyone get mowed down by,
I'm going to take almost everybody. Me, my automatic.
This guy's gonna step on one of those coastal mines.
I don't know if our medic did. I hope to God he didn't, but I couldn't.
I have no idea where he's going.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, well, yeah, that's almost a good level.
Amazing.
That'll be a squad wipe.
Oh yeah, medics definitely have a lot to do today, I will say that much.
Everybody was trying to be out in the same location.
Delta's all call signs, and Delta's getting some fire superiority towards the west, towards the next town. Clear out the rest of the town. Delta's holding in the
Hello, I am a 50 cal. That was a good guess. Oh, these guys still attack the 50 cals from the forward position. Oh, that's... I don't know how, but the 50 cals I put to guard Area 3 from Area 4 still had, even though you guys completely flanked them, still had a squad run up in front of them. Amazing!
The last thing I heard before I passed.
Like, I was trying to miss with that guy. That guy just domed 2 dudes. Like, hot damn.
Last thing I heard was, mines
on the way.
So Pogo, he's pulling back as he's realizing there's a lot more dudes up there than he anticipated.
Still are, but try to prioritize him.
Charlie back on net.
I'm like trying to look around and see where the fire's coming from. Then I look over to Harry and everybody's thinking he's dead. I look over to him just to check him. He's not dead. He's still alive. No one's touching him.
Yeah, that's why I was telling you guys to just move on, fight the enemy, kill him, and then come back for us.
Yeah, they were coming from.
You are the smartest vehicle I have ever had the mispleasure of directing.
On the way.
From my point of view, we were in the bottom like a bowl.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I do have a PKM I could send up if I wanted to, but keep that back for now.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. They're fucking. Apparently, people would like to take enemy Vics, even though we had a major discussion about that last time I played.
AT guy for the win! 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I got bored.
My contact with my rear from an HMG.
Alpha second lot of RPG fire.
I was about to say, you're charging the guy with AT with the... Okay. So I have to quickly RC him again if he, is still alive. Oh, the closet technical! If only his driver was actually good! Literally the shittiest driver I have ever seen. Shh. Hi. Dang, I was gonna like try to tap her shoulder and just say hello, but she anticipated it. Are they still shooting at this? Because it's doing a reverse circle. Ah, it stopped. Dang. Oh, there goes Barbarian. He was dead alone, and he had a SVD and a RPG. Amazing. Hey, look, it's Dead Barbarian. That's what happens when you pick up enemy guns. You get shot by your friends.
Sorry, what?
Don't worry about it.
Charlie to all. One by one, what's your
I
status?
see nothing. Shoot one dude.
This is Alpha, the two guys down, holding Alpha mark at the moment.
It's fucking Vietnam.
I've been watching my guys. They're not really utilizing the bushes except from the northeastern corner.
Alpha mark, regrouping, missing one or two people.
I poked up over hills and got dead.
Well, you're also getting shot from the 3rd AO, which you completely bypassed. And they've got really good eyes on the 4th AO.
Delta, are you on that?
Delta leads on that.
I'm not commanding.
What's your status?
Beyond me.
Taking out contact. Across the way.
What's that?
Let's get out the ZU.
Wait.
Now, again, these guys planted mines, so they know not to go directly on the coast, but I can play Pocket Camper. Let me show you where the pocket is. It's really simple. Them to secure the town.
I'm not sure if we're waiting for Liru to serve Vic or...
You're gonna have a drive, probably a 113 down, since they've lost a lot.
That right here. You tell us when the bus on.
Yep. It's also when I give the Vix fuel.
Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, what's the status of the rest of the town?
Ooh, good double right there.
It's Alpha, we're currently pushing southeast, passing patrolling big marker, secure the rest of the town.
Bravo covering Alpha, then moving towards the southwestern side.
This is Charlie. We'll be supporting you, Delta, southwest contact.
Hey, sir, we're taking on southwest contact for the final objective.
Any squad, this is ground. I need a little bit of intel, because I got 4 dead dudes that need reinsert, and I've heard that you need a 113. But since you bypassed the 3rd objective to get to the 4th, I don't know where's safe. So could you mark an LZ for me? Over. And a route.
Purple line prescribed for route. Dismount is a crossroads at 4th objective.
Okay. I'll send him. Alright, you 4, get in the 113 and drive to the dismount A plus B. How you get there, I don't know, but yeah.
Alpha the Delta.
Send up.
We're on your position now, reinforcement for you.
Alpha, this is Delta. Was that you calling it out for being across town?
Good day,
The
peeps.
town's all clear.
Then sometime later, thanks to you.
Hey, Emperor Potato.
Right, so all guys got
Thanks
to
for
push
the
westbound.
22-month resub, my man. I hope you keep enjoying the operations, and I hope you're getting a kick out of this operation. Did they just fire an RPG at my Vic?
DU tentacles to the south.
Well, they decrewed it, but I also sprayed the heck out of everything there. Woo! Definitely that one was handled a bit better than the other one.
That's the most that we can do without. Right, Alpha Bravo, what we can do is apply some pressure from you guys to the town to our west. Charlie and
Send some stuff up. Let's handle deleting some stuff.
Underneath your bullets.
I do love these kind of ops where one squad just becomes GC because what even is communication at this
Yeah,
point?
Mel, and I think for future trainings, I'm gonna just stress that I'm the ground command and make the plans and force them to communicate, because as stepping up kind of defeats some of the purpose of this training. However, I understand it's because other people don't want to step up, so I'll make it work. But thanks for the 18-month resub. Enjoy your little goat horns. I hope IRL keeps treating you okay, and I hope you get a kick out of this operation. Alright, screw it. We're gonna do
This is Charlie. Assuming Delta's the squad looking across the field
a
right now.
1-2 charge.
Keep the bullets going.
Will do. Delta kindly requests that we keep the bullets coming.
I hear a vehicle.
Take a shot for the east.
Sorry, that was me being mean because you had an RPG.
Delta's reached the little burn on the...
Oh! Here comes the mass cast.
Stay again your last.
And now the massive infantry charge. Meanwhile, this squad's come up.
This is Charlie. In the third objective camp, we're getting contact east again.
Alpha Bravo, that's short back to 13 gauge on now.
We got some vehicles in my mama.
This is
Hey,
Bravo,
so
the
shift your
mass
fight
cast.
towards the south side, Alpha and Bravo.
One more squad, and I think that's going to be it for my QRF. Hearing them pick up enemy guns at this point. Massive smoke screen being popped.
Side of the town.
These guys coming around clearing these buildings as well. Multiple men down because they knew that this compound was occupied, so someone should be able to put 2 and 2 together and say that, hey, they could probably send QRF from that direction. So having that unguarded left flank right here when this vehicle is facing this direction to the south is going to cost them a little bit. However, that flank is mostly clear. We'll see how many KIAs come out of that, but otherwise Delta is the squad that is trying to clear all this out.
Ground forces, this is Delta. Major four-story complex is cleared times now by Delta.
Alpha, towards the southern side of your town, there's a lot of infantry in the woods at it.
So we're going to change this from MassCAS 1 to MassCAS 2. I'll start looking for opportunities here. Yep, we're waiting around to see what they call for. Wow, I missed all those shots. There goes Nim. Alright. try to catch them when they're alone, and then we can start encircling.
Alpha Bravo, watch out, start up.
Oh! That is gonna cause a mass cast.
Still taking shots from south and southwest RPGs and small arms.
Let's get them out of the rubble here.
Delta's mass gas times now. Delta now almost.
The heck is that 113 doing? I'm hunting this thing. Hi, hey. So the 4 reinserts have decided to go off in Rambo. Alright, we're gonna start wiping.
It's Alpha. We're all quiet over this one at the moment.
I think he said stay outside because one of my squad mates had push to talk still down.
That side, yeah.
Yeah, Barb's mad because he just, he was a reinsert group. I told them where to drive and said they drove somewhere else and drove right into an AT guy. And, yeah, they're not having a good time.
I can imagine.
If someone calls me in to explain what's going on, because I'm technically ground command. And like I said, in the previous reinsert wave, did a weird reinsert of, or did a plan of hitting the last objective, then the second to last objective, so I need them to tell me where's what, and, yeah.
I could utilize it. I'm going to need a lot of them push towards that question mark 50 cal marker with reference 032069.
Roger, I'll let them know. Just give me a second.
Contact's dying down for the time being.
Alright.
I'm not sure if that's,
last 113, guys. Mount up. They want you to go to the question mark 50 cal position. So I'm going to do reinserts then, since we're doing a reinsert wave. I know I said that was the last one, but...
That entire 2 AOs, I literally ran on nothing but band-aids and tourniquets.
Gonna make them... We're just gonna do counterattacks here.
Wilco. Understood. Roger that. On the way.
All forces be advised, this is the last 113. We have, sent in 9 so far on top of the 4 you started with, so I don't have any more. Or it might have been 6. 6 or 9.
All squads, please mark your positions on the map for now to get a little bit of an overview.
So yeah, more waves of QRF. These guys are dealing with large mass cads back here. Whew. That's why they haven't come up. They've been dealing with their own mass cads. Ay, ay, ay. It has been one messy operation, to say the least. They're throwing grenades up there to try to alleviate stuff.
I only wish to stand by you.
Alright, so I just sent a reinsert Vic up because they called for it. I'm out of 113s, so just pile in the Bane bus, and I'll send you guys in later, I guess.
What about that?
Me, your favourite bang boy, back again.
Is this the bank bus here?
It's the GAZ, yeah, with the AI in it.
Is there any way I could swap my grease gun over for one of the long rifles?
Yeah, you could leave and rejoin the server as something else, but then you wouldn't be in that squad anymore, so...
What's that
Nope.
M113 over there in the garage then?
There's an extra 113 in the garage?
Yeah, it's right there.
Oh, shit! It's gone.
Poor Outcast.
Thank God he's at base and he can respawn, right?
I guess we're gonna have to take the planes. Can we drive this?
No, you're not allowed to drive it.
I guess I don't have my license.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
That's fine.
Outcast, I'm sorry, it was a papier-mâché decoy.
Wilco, on the way.
That sounded like a mine. Oh, you're not gonna believe. Oh, wait, no, my reins. Oh, damn it.
On the way.
That's why I told you to go over here, you dum-dums. This is a minefield. This right here is a minefield. No, there's no desync.
It's just you. Someone else in my squad was saying there's a lot of... Outcast is fucking guy. You are dying, Outcast. Maybe there is desync.
No, not from what I can see. There is no desync.
There you go.
Yeah, we might see the 113 go in the minefield, which is gonna be even worse.
Go on my stream and tell me there's no desync.
I'm not seeing any from my end, and I'm not hearing any complaints from these guys, so there's no desync. It's just your personal connection, bro.
Can't take your binoculars.
Charlie, where's that support coming in, mate?
Towards your south, towards your southeast.
And the AT guy just died, so... Even better. Yes, these guys gotten the statics and they've been using them, which has been a good call. It's like we have a friendly down, dead on that static. Okay.
We'll still be here.
We are crossing now towards the west.
Yeah, that thing is absolutely apt.
Next down.
Oh! They're driving in a minefield. Awesome.
Apron pushing to the river now.
Sorry.
It's like DJ just stepped on a mine as well. Awesome. He has a mine detector. He is a squad lead.
I mean, it's against rules to be on. Yeah. How do we know if you're doing it if you're on it?
On the way. Roger that.
Thing is, there's someone really want to do that when they do.
Hey, so the reinserts just drove into a minefield and then dismounted in the minefield. Was, spicy.
Yeah, that's just drive the vehicle. Just blast for sure.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, they had me through a tree. I didn't have them though, so. Quickly, throw a grenade!
Alpha copies. From that sounds of it, west and southwest.
No. I blew up one with a rocket on it. I knew that.
Solid copy.
I saw the rocket bombs.
On the way.
Bravo arriving at the Delta Boss Monitor.
Hey, firm. Hi, this is Delta Actual. I believe all contacts have been subjugated or very little remnants remain.
Roger, once the gunfire stops, we will go ahead and index.
Hey, firm.
You can hear how done Az is in his voice. So, I'll say this again in debrief, but the whole purpose of this is to force squads to communicate. And there wasn't really any communication whatsoever. So I think I'll readjust how I do this type of operation, because the amount of KIAs was very severe.
No.
Going after the farm.
Kane of Canes is down. Shh, we'll just kill him off. It's okay. We'll call it.
That works.
I think in the future we're gonna have them pull out of the AO and start doing a dismount, and then we'll go. Send in go team 6 now.
They're in the trees. They're shooting through the trees.
Yeah, they fucking were.
Anyway, Outcast, thanks for the resub at 6 months, but let's get this debrief on the way. Alright, so...
Yeah, heads up. Real quick, Liru, heads up. Ping to the server is constantly popping at 400 just in the server browser, and some of us were not even able to find it after we got disconnected.
Okay. I'll see what I can do with Havoc. Anyway, first off, squad leaders, you had mine detectors, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Okay, just making sure. Did the team leads have mine detectors?
Yeah,
yes.
Divided my team away from
I had mine detector.
Another thing, I'll put this probably for the 4s, but let's write a document on how to do medical, because a lot of complaints I got from reinserts was people were not doing medical properly.
We've been told in the past about the rewrite for medical that it wasn't required because it was taught in basic.
We do teach it in basic, but when we're having tier 2s, apparently sticking dudes with a bunch of morphine to lower their heart rate below 60. and I don't know. It's what I'm being told. Okay, that's all I'm being told.
Yeah, no, that's stupid.
So whatever.
No,
I'm just
we
passing the
definitely need it.
information I got from like the 20 people that died in that operation. But anyway, so this was good baseline. I'm gonna be adjusting things as we go forward on these Monday ops. I'm gonna just probably do everything a ground commander should do. I'll probably stay in the back line, actually going into the AO itself. But kind of keep in a fortified position to coordinate things, because no offense to you, but if we were to do a training and then you step up every time, then what's the point?
Yep. Exactly.
Overall, I thought the infantry tactics and the gunplay was pretty good, with the exception of hitting mines, and then the one part where you guys decided to charge a rocket truck instead of using your air asset, and then telling your air asset to go bomb a ZU. That was another funny thing, but yeah, I'll just play those more realistically then, just tell you to fuck off next time. But regardless, I did do a lot of flanking with the AI. AI had shittier guns than you, and we're still able to deck quite a lot of people. So
They had fully automatic KKs. We only had fucking L1A1s.
that was only for the squad leader. The other guys had bolt-action rifles, some had Uzis, but they had subpar weapons. Only the squad leaders had the better guns than you. Anyway, you know what, I'm just gonna let the squads debrief. Alpha, go ahead. Oh yeah, no. Last thing. The whole point of this is because of a feedback survey I asked for, and the top voted thing was squads communicating with each other and coordinating. I thought today was pretty subpar for that. I only really heard Azariah's voice in Delta, and then a few times in the first and second AOs, people were talking, but by the time we got to the third and fourth, there was a big thing of a mess. I'd recommend, again, squad leaders, have your TLs be your 2IC. If you go down, have them immediately step up, but you got to keep communicating, because there were a lot of parts where people ran off on their own, or squads ran off on their own, and they got encircled. And then proper 360 wasn't pulled. I watched an Uzi guy go around a corner and mow down 4 dudes huddled around a body because no one was watching the corner where bad guys were. So one just came around and literally, I think, killed everyone except one dude, who then killed the AI. So that's all I got. Alpha, go ahead.
But Alpha, squad-wise, everyone did great. Thanks Lambert for stepping up as one of the team leads and actually doing your job. So, most of the time, 50 is fine for me. Obviously, could have done a bit more communication between squads, but I know quite a lot of times people were down. But yeah, obviously, thanks to Az for making us the plans, makes it sort of easier for us all to follow. Yeah, my guys are great. Nothing really much else to add.
2 more things I'll bring up, because I'm being reminded as people DM me their hateful feedback. Number 1, if you drive a vehicle away from A, the dismount point I tell you to, and B, into an AT guy, I am going to RC the AT guy and boop your Vic. Vehicle security was really good, and then really not good. It flip-flopped up and down as the op progressed, and when there was an AT guy by a Vic, I just booped it. And the second thing I already mentioned. So, Bravo, go ahead.
All right. Thank you for the team leads. You did really well. You had some great bounding by fire. In general, I think I could have called out a bit more on 50, but we were quite stationary in the second part, mostly medicing and providing cover, so that was all right. Yeah, no real complaints from the players themselves. If you got any critiques for me, just let me know. Charlie.
Good job, Charlie. Well done. I'm still newish to squad leading, so thank you for bearing with me for that. As more of a general comment on coordination, like I think I know when we took engagement before we hit the towns proper twice, and the second time shouldn't have surprised us as much as it did. So I think we just need to be more on the lookout and be more flexible in terms of where to dismount, where to engage contacts. Aside from that, yeah, that's about all I have, and I have to go eat. So take care. Delta.
So my focus for what the op was, aside from partaking in the op was making sure that the new tier 3s had like basically an inauguration rather than everyone splitting off into little splinter groups or like into different squads. I wanted to see a combined effort at face value of what the current state of the freeze were, that we've got the new iteration. And from there, I've got a relatively good basis of where we can go moving forward from that. That is what I achieved from that. And I'll be working with the freeze and moving forward to help develop them so that they can also help disseminate the information down and help out the tier 2s and tier 1s. The communication, I guess, I naturally am a person who I always like to have a sense of leadership. Maybe I overstepped the line in terms of like if I'm overstepping it by just making everything or like making all the plans and stuff. That's not really the point of these ops on a Monday. This is for you guys to learn, and for me, maybe it would be a better thing for me to do to take a more backseat approach and try and suggest stuff as a general squad or a team leader rather than a squad leader or a ground commander. Ultimately, the first 2 objectives went pretty okay. It was actually pretty fucking solid for the first objective. Second one was a little bit shaky. Third and fourth, like most ops that I've kind of seen, they go generally tits up towards the end, just because people are starting to tilt from how many times they're either dying or going down, or if they're getting frustrated with the gunplay. But it's a case that you've got to keep on it. A few members of my team got a little bit hasty, a few people got angry, but it's a case of squad leaders, you need to keep the morale up. I give credit to my 2 team leads today, which was Zope and I think it was Zope and Back in Black. I can't fully remember. Yeah, it was.
It was Abe, right? No, wait, never mind.
It was
God,
it was Back in Black and Zope, so I give credit to those guys for keeping the ball moving. But again, it's up to a squad lead to make sure that the guys that you have with you, their morale is good. And if there's any form of people getting fucking toxic or trolling about, you guys got to police that. And if the person who isn't and who is the issue isn't going to change their ways, even after saying to them to knock the fuck off, just call for Zeus, say to remove them, because it's one thing to have somebody get frustrated, like yelling out for fuck's sake and shit like that, but it's another thing entirely for when they're lone wolfing, trolling, like constantly giving jib to any decision making. You can question the decision all you want, but whining about it constantly saying, oh, this is a shit plan, this is a shit plan, that's not productive at all. It's constructive criticism, plain and simple. I'm not going to address directly to the person who this has been brought up about, but it's not the first incident that I've heard of this from, especially this one individual. But it's a general warning to everybody that the toxicity needs to stop, plain and simple.
Credit where credit's due. There were also a few times where I saw people, what I thought were lone wolfing, but they were actually just scouting ahead, and then as soon as bullets started flying, they pulled back to their infantry. That's okay, but committing yourself and going way ahead, I'm just going to RC something and deck you at that point, which I think I did twice in this op, so.
I did get a good, like, gotcha moment when you did it to me.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do switch units so I can talk to you locally, and I laugh at you, and then I try to shoot you. Or you'll shoot me, but hopefully it's a good reminder. Because if you keep doing it, I don't do the tongue-in-cheek, I just dunk you in the back of the head next time. But, yeah, keep going. Unless that's it.
I just wanted to give props to the aggression that was done today by a lot of people. I'm too used to people sitting in a position and just skirmishing from cover and getting nowhere. But some of the aggressive plays today, and taking the initiative and pushing forward, that's what this community needs more of. Because ultimately, if a AI or a squad engages you, they've chosen to engage you on their terms. You got to take the advantages away from them rather than just hunkering down and taking the aggressive moves to take away their advantages from you. That is, in my opinion, what should be classified as good squad leading ability. And good maneuvering is that.
Alright, so I believe potluck is tonight because they switched it to weekly, so go to that. But anyway, guys, hope you had fun. Hope it was challenging enough for you. And I might make it a little more difficult in the future just because
Please
not
don't.
every operation needs to have you guys throw your heads against a wall.
Hey, I like the difficult ops.
The one thing that I would request, if at all possible, is when we're just inventories with M113s, please enough with the ZUs, because those will literally mince entire squads at a time, and it's taking like 10-15 minutes at a time to get people up from it. And having like a convoy of 3 of them was, I think someone called in 3 ZUs at one point.
What?
That was someone called it in.
Well, okay, there were only 2 in that entire AO. There was only 1 in the second town, which flanked around you guys. And then the second one, which you guys decked pretty quickly. So
I think it's just because we weren't prepped for it is all, but maybe it's a...
The ZUs were by the 2 sites that had all of the mines and ammo. The first one you assaulted, because that also had the IFV truck, or the IDF truck. And the second one was the compound mark with the ZU that you tried to have air bomb, and they got blown up. So, again, they're not in the direct AO. They're off to the side.
Yeah.
So it just depends on if you engage. I'm not going to throw ZUs at you. I know that they're a bitch, but, you know, at the same time, they're kind of my defense against the air asset, because I have an air asset.
Of course. It was just me just I was only saying what was reported to me, so...
Yeah, the second ZSU only claimed 1 victim.
Yep.
Let's give him a
warning.
He was skylining.
Like the community as a whole for this up today, when we called out like dominating firepower, like suppressive fire in a certain vector, there was quite a lot of fire going out, and that is a credit.
Oh yeah.
All right, guys. So this is gonna be it for me. I've got another op to go to in about 20 minutes, but I'm not going to stream it because I just want to relax. And also, Wolf is working on a DayZ server, so you might see stuff related to that later because it's gonna be a private in-house TSB thing with a whitelist. And I put up a tweet while we were debriefing because JFax has finished something. Well, he hasn't finished it yet. He's still editing it, but it's a good meme. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Go operate operationally. Enjoy the rest of your day or night. We'll be back Wednesday for a Little Bird only op. And otherwise, cheers and have a good one.